Yo, what's up everybody? It's Gimhana. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the most amazing places on Earth. Today I've got something super special lined up for you. We're about to kick off an adventure, a head-to-head, a side-by-side, you name it, between two countries you might not think have much in common, Albania and Sri Lanka. These two gems are often overlooked, but trust me, they are packed with surprises. We're talking about places worlds apart, each with its own vibe, its own story. Albania, with its rugged mountains and ancient history, and Sri Lanka, with its lush green forests and rich cultural tapestry. Both are unique in their own right. Today, we're diving into a fascinating comparison between Albania and Sri Lanka, exploring everything from culture to economy. We'll walk through the bustling markets, taste the local cuisines, and meet the incredible people who call these places home. Get ready to have your perceptions challenged, your horizons expanded. Whether it's the traditional dances of Albania or the vibrant festivals of Sri Lanka, there's so much to discover. This is going to be epic. From the stunning coastlines of Albania to the serene tea plantations of Sri Lanka, we're in for a visual treat. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get started on this incredible journey together. All right, so you're probably thinking Albania and Sri Lanka? What's the connection? And you know what? At first glance, not so obvious, but trust me, we dig a little deeper and things get interesting. Both these countries, they've got history, man. We're talking centuries-old empires, strategic positions on trade routes, the works. Albania, nestled in the Balkans, a crossroads of civilizations, and Sri Lanka, an island gem in the Indian Ocean, a beacon for traders and explorers. Both have been shaped by a tapestry of influences, from the Romans to the Ottomans, from Buddhism to colonialism. It's in the architecture, the food, the very fabric of their being. Take Albania, for instance. You can see the remnants of its storied past in its castles, Ottoman architecture, and Roman ruins. Similarly, Sri Lanka boasts ancient temples, colonial buildings, and ruins that whisper tales of its rich history. The cultural expressions in both countries are equally fascinating. In Albania, traditional dance, music, and festivals are vibrant and full of life. Sri Lanka, too, has its own unique set of traditional dances, music, and festivals that captivate the senses. And let's not forget the food. Albanian cuisine, with its Mediterranean influences, offers a variety of unique dishes that are a treat for the palate. Sri Lankan cuisine, on the other hand, is a symphony of spices and flavors that leave a lasting impression. The hospitality in both countries is something to experience. In Albania, the warm welcomes and local traditions make you feel right at home. Sri Lanka is no different, with its own brand of hospitality that makes visitors feel like family. The landscapes are another point of connection. Albania's mountains and coastlines offer breathtaking views and a sense of adventure. Sri Lanka's beaches and jungles provide a different but equally stunning natural beauty. Both nations have shown incredible resilience, overcoming numerous challenges to make significant strides in modern times. Sri Lanka, too, has faced its share of hardships, but continues to move forward with determination and hope. Ultimately, it's the people who make these countries special. The shared human experiences, the stories of struggle and triumph, bind us all together. So, while Albania and Sri Lanka may seem worlds apart, the unexpected parallels and deeper connections reveal a fascinating tapestry of shared history and culture. And that's the beauty of exploring these unexpected parallels. It enriches our understanding and appreciation of the world's diverse cultures. Okay, let's get real for a second. Corruption isn't just a word we throw around lightly. It's a shadow that looms over societies, affecting every aspect of life. Both Albania and Sri Lanka have been grappling with this beast called corruption. It's not just a political issue, it's a social and economic one too. People are taking to the streets, demanding change, and fighting for a better future. It's a global issue, no doubt, but it hits different in developing countries. The stakes are higher, the consequences more severe. Corruption can cripple economies, stifle growth, and perpetuate poverty. You see it in the lack of infrastructure, the struggles of everyday people, the feeling that the system is rigged. In Albania, roads remain unpaved, schools underfunded, and healthcare inaccessible. In Sri Lanka, the story is much the same, with citizens facing daily hardships that seem insurmountable. It's a tough reality, but we gotta talk about it. Ignoring it won't make it go away. We need to understand the depth of the problem to find solutions. We'll dive into the specifics, the levels of transparency, the impact on daily life. How does corruption affect the average person? What are the mechanisms that allow it to thrive? And most importantly, what can be done to combat it? It's a conversation that needs to happen. We need to shine a light on these shadows, bring transparency to the forefront, and hold those in power accountable. Only then can we hope to build a fairer, more just society for everyone. Let's talk about inflation, that invisible force that seems to make everything more expensive. It's a global phenomenon, but Albania and Sri Lanka have been hit particularly hard. We're talking about the cost of basic necessities, food, fuel, housing, skyrocketing. It's a struggle for everyday people just trying to make ends meet. We'll compare the inflation rates, the reasons behind them, and the impact on the lives of ordinary citizens. One thing that never disappoints in either Albania or Sri Lanka is the food. We're talking fresh, flavorful, and bursting with local ingredients. From the Mediterranean flavors of Albanian cuisine to the spicy curries of Sri Lanka, your taste buds are in for a treat. We'll explore the local markets, the street food scenes, and the culinary traditions that have been passed down through generations. Now, getting around in these countries, that's a whole other story. Albania, with its mountainous terrain, has its fair share of transportation challenges. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, boasts a surprisingly extensive rail network, a legacy of its colonial past. We'll compare the public transportation systems, the ease of travel, and the adventures you can have along the way. This is where things get really interesting. Albania and Sri Lanka, culturally, couldn't be more different. Albania, with its Ottoman influences, its strong sense of tradition, and its unique blend of Eastern and Western influences. Sri Lanka, a melting pot of Sinhalese, Tamil, and Muslim cultures, each with its own customs, languages, and traditions. We're talking about a clash of civilizations in the best way possible. Family. It's the cornerstone of both Albanian and Sri Lankan societies, but the dynamics, the structures, they tell a different story. In Albania, it's all about close-knit clans, loyalty, and a strong sense of community. In Sri Lanka, extended families living under one roof, elders commanding respect, and a deep reverence for tradition. We'll explore the nuances, the challenges, and the unbreakable bonds that define family life in these two distinct cultures. Let's talk about the elephant in the room: money. The economic realities of Albania and Sri Lanka are vastly different. We'll compare average salaries, the cost of living, and what it takes to make ends meet in these two countries. It's a stark reminder of the economic disparities that exist in our world. From the snow-capped mountains of Albania to the lush rainforests of Sri Lanka, these countries are blessed with natural beauty. We're talking breathtaking landscapes, diverse ecosystems, and a chance to connect with nature on a whole other level. But it's not all picture perfect. We'll also delve into the environmental challenges, the conservation efforts, and the delicate balance between progress and preservation. Last but not least, let's talk about size. Albania, a relatively small country, packs a punch when it comes to geographical diversity. Sri Lanka, an island nation, boasts a compact yet varied landscape. We'll compare their land areas, their geographical features, and how size, or lack thereof, has shaped their identities. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating worlds of Albania and Sri Lanka. Two countries, worlds apart, yet connected by the threads of history, culture, and the human experience. Thank you for joining us on this comparative journey. Remember, despite differences, there's beauty and uniqueness in every corner of the world. Until next time, keep exploring. Peace out.